So we're here today with a donation deck, Untitled. Before we talk about the deck, I'll just mention donation decks. It is a great way and a fun way to support the stream. If you ever want to do it, you can. There are three options. You can go to my Twitch, twitch.tv/ewlandon, and click on the donation deck panel, and that will link you to Streamlabs where you can donate $15 and link a deck list, and I will play it at the next available time, usually within a day or two. The other options, if you would like to schedule a time for me to play it, or you'd like me to tune a deck or build a deck or brew a deck with you, then you can email me what you're hoping for and when you're hoping for me to play it. ewlandon76@gmail.com. And I will discuss it with you there. That is $20 to $25, depending on if it's a complete brew or a meme. Something I'm not too sure I can at least realistically get a 3-2 with. Then it's 25, otherwise 20. All right, so today we have Untitled. I worked with the person who donated for this on building it. They sent me a list. They had spell pierces, and I asked them questions about maybe putting Veil in the main. And I feel like, theoretically, Veil is probably a better protection spell, proactive protection spell for Eureka, because by the time you get to enough mana for Eureka and a spell pierce, it's very likely they can pay for the spell pierce. So that's what I was thinking there. Also, Veil is just really strong against discard and things like that, so you lose out on being able to spell pierce like Reanimator decks or Planeswalkers. But you gain the fact that the ability to protect your spells better. So other than the Veil of Summer and the Eureka is Show and Tell for 5 and 6. It's 4 mana, double green. Pretty mana intensive. So we'll see how it actually plays out. But other than that, we're basically playing a Omnitell deck with some Gristlebrands in it. So the Omnitell over Sneak and Show, for example, plays Cutting Wish. So you can actually... Your primary objective with this is to show and tell into an Omniscience. And then either use Gristlebrand or Cunning Wish to help you find a way to kill them with Emrakul. Maybe you have the Emrakul, but if you don't, you can use your Wish board, Firemind's Foresight, Eladamri's Call. Release the Ants can actually kill at instant speed, which is pretty good. So, yeah, your primary objective is Omniscience. And I think you want, if you're going to play Eureka, you kind of want the Omniscience plan because of the ability to kill at instant speed. Because, I mean, realistically, Eureka is basically a show and tell. It's 4 mana. But we include Gristlebrands because of the Eureka. You want a pretty high density of ways to win if you cast Eureka. Anyway, I've never actually played with Eureka, but that's what we're going to go with. And this is our wish board. Everything here is wishable except for Carpet of Flowers and Beseiju, which are both good against blue decks. Alright. Let's see how the league goes. Hola, hola. I don't think this is a keep. I guess we keep this. It's got some of the combo and a lot of blue cards. This is close to a mulligan too, but I think with intuition and omniscience that we can keep it. We're gonna get thought seized here. Sure are. This version's better against surgical too, because if you intuition for show and tell and then they surgical it, that's really bad. If you don't have a Eureka in your deck. No shuffle. Alright, the third omniscience might be a bit excessive. Tiny bit excessive. Really looking for cantrips. Even more than show and tells. Brainstorm would be a nice one. I guess Veil of Summer wouldn't be horrible to draw. Joke's on them. So they're playing against Storm, it seems like. So we just need to draw show and tell. Or Veil of Summer. And then we just win. Too bad. Probably means we lose. Show and tell. Forcible wouldn't have been bad either. But we've only drawn lands and omniscience. What? Oh my god, please use that. They're not gonna use it. They're not gonna use it, are they scared? Wait, did they use this on their turn? On my turn then? Only during your turn. Duress, Talisman. Ugh. Ugh. For crying. Alright, so we're probably dead, because now they get to kill me. They get to wish. Sure. Couldn't draw anything this game. Oh, I guess that was a good take from them. Now we don't have many top decks except for Veil of Summer. Ooh. Alright. Alright, well this can actually beat them. Especially if they keep doing nothing. We don't really know what they're on, but I'm assuming it's Storm. Cunning Wish for Veil seems real solid. This card doesn't seem that good to me. What do I know? I'm not going to Cunning Wish for Intuition and then Intuition for Show and Tell because that's not very good if I don't draw a spell. It's really good if I draw a spell. Any spell. Not Show and Tell or Eureka? Yeah, I'm not going to do it. Alright, now I'll do it. Next turn. We could draw a Petal. I think we need to draw Eureka or Show and Tell. And then we win. I don't think they can use these. Considering they can't target me this turn. What is this? They can empty? This seems bad. I wonder, I have no idea. I assume they're playing Storm. But they could have counter magic in their deck, I guess. We get to use these, though. Grabs a Karn? I don't think he's playing Karn. Storm? This is a Storm deck. It's gotta be... Oh. It's Doomsday. Can Doomsday kill me? On my turn? I can wish for something. I have a feeling I win. He's gonna... So he's gonna... Okay. We'll see. This is... So, definitely going for a Lab Maniac. amazing. Yeah, that's pretty cool. We did both sit there and do nothing for 5 or 6 turns or however many it was. 7 turns. Well, I have Wish, you know. Veil seems good. I think everything looks pretty good, actually. I could bring in 1 surgical and leave 1 in the board. And cut what? No. Oh yeah, I guess we could cut a land. Too late. Well, this hand looks pretty good. I did, Gully. I did. Sure thing. No use. No use. I guess they need something good to put on into play off of this here show and tell. Gonna need something good. Or we could break, actually. Hey, what? Goalie! Oh. Thank you so much for the donation, Goalie. Very much appreciated. Hopefully, I can win GP. And then I can thank you for that. Goalie is the man, no joke. Now who's amazing? Now whose combo deck is amazing? Alright. Hey! And a gifted sub. Goalie, thank you so much. Thank you. You are the man. I assume. Maybe I shouldn't assume. You are awesome. I think I keep this. It's kind of looking for just like lands and a thing. We have a freaking Veil of Summer, which is great. We have a Force of Will, which is pretty good. Mind you. Pretty good. If they thought sees me, I think they just have to take Veil of Summer, right? Oh, they're not doing that. That's great. So that means if we draw a green source, we can just pass the turn. Otherwise, we can ponder, looking for a green source. Yeah, I'll for sure do that, Goalie. For sure. All right, that's part of a thing. I hope so. Uh-oh. That's not a bad draw. Hopefully I don't have to use it. Wishclaw Doomsday. I feel like Yeah, I mean, Wish Claw is a 3-mana tutor that you have to use the turn you're going to win. But you can invest 2 of that mana the turn before you're going to win, but then they can do something to it. Remind me to do community work. Also, Doomsday's bad and has never been good and will never be good. So there's that. Yikes. We need mana. We need mana. Okay. Lands. Okay, 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 okay. No shuffle. It's not as bad as people make it out to be. Oh, but it is. It's horrible. I'm kind of kidding. Put on bottom, put on top. All right. It's a cool car. It's a cool idea, Doomsday. It's just like, I don't know. I think if your whole idea in Legacy is to be cool, then maybe you should just play like EDH. So basically, what I'm saying is I think it's not a good combo deck. I don't think there's any reason to play it over like Show and Tell or Storm or Reanimator, other than it's cool. But I mean, Legacy's, kind of a casual format, so seems okay. That was a good draw. That was a good one. A good draw. You got a Flusterstorm or something over there? Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. They got the Flusterstorm. It's okay. It's as good as Tess. All right. Well, I'll take your word for it. I don't actually know. Never played it. It seems like Tess has turn 1 kills and Doomsday doesn't, so I don't know about that. So El Dorte. Can they do a pile that beats a Force of Will? Yes, Doomsday does kill through Veil. So does Tess. I kind of just want to let this resolve. But then they get to pick their cards. They can just potentially have a discard spell. I think I'm just going to let it resolve. We'll find out. I could be wrong. I don't actually know the piles or what the hell this deck does. But I think... Yeah, I think forcing this is worse than not. Because, I have Forcible... They're not doing anything this turn, right? nothing that beats a forcible this turn. And then next turn I have Cunning Wish and Force of Will, and like, what? They're not beating that. That's crazy. You know what I mean? With the perfect 4, well, I mean, it gives them the perfect 4, right? I mean, the perfect 4. They have a land drop too, but they used a pedal, so we'll see. Maybe they have a land drop. Yeah, they could have land drop, discard into whatever it is that they do. But they don't have Frenzy, so they can't like cast the cards off the top of their deck. They just get to stack the top of their deck. Yeah, their hand could be land discard, so they could be getting me here. Certainly feels like a pass the turn pile to me. One, two, three, four, five. Well, to be fair, I spent about as much time thinking about forcing as they did on their Doomsday pile. So, to be fair. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I should have fucking... I should have... I should have force of figured these on their upkeep. Next time I should look at my my deck first. I can always Noxious Revival something. I don't think they can win, to be honest. Go ahead. Draw the card. Just one green card. It's too late now. I can Noxious Revival a card on top of their deck, too. I mean, I think they have no way to win here. I could be wrong. They just stacked a bunch of Street Race on top of their deck. Yeah, I'm just gonna force their Jace, is what it looks like. Got it. Damn, Eldort is here cheering for my opponent. You guys are horrible. No. No. No, we can't beat the master in the mirror, can we? See you later, Eldorte. I don't think we can beat the master in the mirror, can we? We need to find an omniscience and then we just win, right? Shit. Well, we also need the mana. Perfect draw. Just kidding. Not perfect. This isn't great. We have two forces though. Like we could have him. Well, they'd have to get quite lucky, wouldn't they? Unfortunately, I don't have any... Oh. It's playing something different. You're playing something different over there. I'm gonna let this resolve. Mostly because, if I force pitching anything I would pitch here, he's gonna know I'm on Omnitell. Not because I want to let this resolve. But because I don't want to pitch show and tell, and then he won't play show and tell. Because I could potentially win by force. I can I can brainstorm in response to show and tell. I can let show and tell resolve, and then I can double force, and so on. I can force the hell out of their wishes, and hope that he doesn't have Gristlebrand in his hand. Because right now I think he would put me on Rug Delver, maybe. Something like that. He found the 5 he likes. This card seems so bad to me. I don't like that card at all. Yikes. He's gonna know! He's gonna know! What am I gonna do? I just let him Thoughtseize me, I guess. If I'm smart. Let's be smart. Unfortunately, now he knows. And the jig is up. And hope he took a force of will. Okay. Uh-oh. Maybe I'm meant to brainstorm at the end of this turn here if he shuffles. Yeah, that card didn't do anything except for make his life total really low. I don't like that card. No way. No way. Oh, he doesn't have the... It doesn't have the thing. The cantrip here. Gristlebrand beats Omniscience, right? Fucking, let's go. Interesting. Yeah, I didn't think it looked very good, personally. Force. I will force back. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah! No Omniscience. Or a Gristlebrand. No! Alright, well, he has a Thoughtseize on top. Sweet. Yeah, he has a Thoughtseize on top, so I'm not too worried. Now what? Ha. Ha. Carpet of Flowers? Seems good. Boseiju? Maybe. What's bad? Everything's good. Everything seems good. An awful draw 7? I didn't actually get to draw though, did I? What else? What else? Oh. Carpet seems so good. Preordain, I think it was Preordain or Petal. Alright. We'll try that out. Morfanello, I'm guessing you're the person who submitted this deck. This seems good. And by good, I mean it looks okay. We are facing Thoughtseize, which is kind of annoying. So I can't play out the Beseiju turn 1, but if he Thoughtseizes me, that changes things. Okay. Hand just got real bad. Never mind. Hand's great. Now we just have to draw one of our things next turn. One of our spells. A spell from the deck. Ooh, is he going to force this? That would be hilarious. Okay. Alright, let's no Thoughtseize. No second Thoughtseize, please. Just cantrip. And then we'll draw a wish. Just draw a wish off the top. Call it a day. Actually, the problem with that is he could force the wish. So having an uncounterable show and tell with only one spell that you can play off Omniscience isn't the most amazing of amazing things I've ever seen or done. But we'll see what happens. No. I'd like to draw Veil. Okay. Alright, well, actually, I think our best draw is Emrakul. We just want to draw Emrakul. Let's just draw an Emrakul. We could lose if we draw an Emrakul, but it's unlikely. Let's see if they shuffled that one. No shuffle. I think it's too ridiculous of me to cast Eureka here. I can cast Uncounterable Force of Will if they try and show and tell. That's what that's for, right? Something tells me we're not winning this game. Unless we draw Emrakul. No shuffle. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You know, oh no. I guess we could still maybe draw Emrakul and win, maybe. Eureka. He took the Eureka. Oh god. Alright, let's go. Let's I keep drawing the redundant spells, but nothing that makes it so I can play them. This is a good one. Ooh. No! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Show and tell and land on top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pass. Pass, 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 pass. Yes, 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 yes. All right, I have a chance. One chance. One more chance. Come on. No! Joke's on him, we weren't going to get there anyway. LOL. Joke's on you. Joke's on you, JPA. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Seems good. Maybe not that good. Took a force. Interesting. Maybe we'll draw show and tell off the top. And oh no, he took that. Okay. I could pick up a veil here. Seems potentially better than intuition. Yeah. Because I can win if he show and tells, so might as well protect my hand at this point. Now they are on show and tell. You blue-black show and tell. Who? What do you mean no omnis? They're playing blue-black Omnitell. Yeah, Omnitell. So JPA often does this, which always surprised me. I guess I did it too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not gonna do it. Play the land. Veil's pretty good. It can be countered. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, we need a soul land. Three, 5, 6, 7. Huh. I'm gonna wait for another blue card. I think I'm protected against his show and tells. I think he needs. I mean, he's not gonna cast show and tell until he has Emrakul and Omniscience, unfortunately. But we can force the show and tell. I don't like it. I don't like it. Back off. I'm probably dead. Why? Why couldn't I have an Omniscience? I guess I would. I'm just dead. It sucks I don't have actual mana in play. I'm just dead. Damn it. Maybe I was supposed to cast Show and Tell last turn. Well, like I said, can't beat the Master in the mirror. Even if... I don't think... I think Blue-Black is probably the weakest of the Show and Tell varieties, in my experience, but I'm... Yeah, I think it's the weakest. I feel pretty confident that it's the weakest of all the variants I've played. Hey now, I beat JPA on stream not too long ago. It was, it's happened once or twice. Well, this hand seems pretty good. I was streaming once and beat JPA when he resolved Omniscience and Sneak Attack, and I was on Reanimator. He usually beats me too. He does usually beat me, that's for sure. Yes, we won, Jaros, and it did pay off. It did. There you go. 2 and 3 against JPA. And my low ranking. But if I had won that one, it would be 3 and 2. So yeah, it's pretty close to 50-50, you know what I mean? What you got? Don't make a 20-20 somehow. There's no way they have a land, right? How do they have that? How did they not play that? Why wouldn't they play that? Why did they not play their land? Oh, because they think I'm... They didn't look at what I discarded. Okay. They think I'm Delver. And they didn't want to get Wastelanded. But they should have looked at this. If they have a Hex Mage, then they really punted big time. They actually could have won. Off my Show and Tell. I also might not have cast Show and Tell if they... I know. I know they're super dead. I just, they could, like, Spirit Guide, make a 20/20, and just wanted to see if I could set up a Release the Ants or something. Veil seems pretty decent. Against discard. Echoing Truth. Do we have anything else that we can leave in the sideboard? No. So gotta leave our Echoing Truth in the board. Yeah. So we're just gonna run it back. This matchup should be fine. We're both pretty fast, but I have counter magic. This hand looks pretty decent, except for they're probably just gonna discard my Veil of Summer, but then I have all these cantrips. Chickbind seems pretty bad. Why? They can just if you take it out of your board and you put it into your deck, they can discard it. Oh, interesting. I guess they might have trying to get the turn 2 here. Okay. Not serious has been called. Thanks for the follow, X Liliana Ves X. I hope they discard me. That would be funny. Sure. So Gristlebrand's not good. That's okay. Yeah, I like the Veils too. I think they're pretty good. I think these are the reason to play green. I actually tried it. I didn't think to try Eureka though. But I made a green... What? I made a green Omnitell deck, and I didn't like it, but I didn't think to try Eureka. So we only need one of those, because we have Veil. We're setting up to win next turn. If we can find a Omniscience. And looks like we need to do that. We have Cunning Wish for Echoing Truth though. If we don't find the Omniscience here. Is it worth it to draw a card first? We see 4 and we have enough. Seems worth it. 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Actually, I should have brainstormed. Because now I can't Brainstorm and Cunning Wish plus Echoing Truth? Shit. Cunning Wish. So I would just leave up Cunning Wish and Echoing Truth there. 2020, but then I'd less likely to have a way to win. So now I'm gonna just lose, huh? Oh boy. That feels bad. I should have brainstormed. Although I don't think I would win this game with what we see here, even after... Because they have another stage. You think they're going to attack? Yeah, we would have ended up losing anyway. I'll just get a gander. Let's take a peek. Imagine doing this to somebody in a paper event. Alright, you win, but I'm going to look through your entire deck real quick. Give me a minute. 2 surgicals, 3 surgicals, Caracas. Okay, not of this world. See, they have spirit guides. Let me just take a picture of your deck real quick. We can move on to game 3. I'm just going to take a quick picture of your deck. Just bust out my phone camera. Bust out my my smartphone. Alright, GG. Yeah, but did you know it was your list until after I surgicaled? I was just taking a look. Just taking a look-see. Seems good. Seems good. I hope we don't have to use this brainstorm. Hopefully they don't have discard. Because I need this show and tell. Hopefully they take Wish. You would surgical me, assuming you have one. It seems like you would not take the intuition though if you had a surgical, right? I wanted the intuition, but yeah, it seems like he doesn't have surgical at the very least. I have basic swamps. It's on my list of things to maybe mess around with. I think it's going to be really bad, though. I played Hogak versus it and got crushed. They're going to surgical now. It doesn't seem like the best surgical. What are they doing? What's up, Z Dimitri? I'm doing A-okay. How about yourself? How you doing? So I'd try and just set up an release the ants here with Crystal Brand. I think I just put the veil on top, actually. Had a question against Blue White Mentor. What's the question? This is my favorite part of Omnitell. You can just cast lots of spells, even, and then save the ones that win till the end. You just gotta cast all these spells. It's so much fun. This is the one. This is the one that gets you the most cards. Gristlebrand does too, but this is the one. We get to do the release the ants. I don't think it's necessary. Usually not necessary. It's only good against like Ashen Rider or other creatures that answer Omniscience, but then you can just wish for like a Trick Bind. I'll answer your question in a second, Dimitri, after we finish this game. Or not. I guess I can start answering now. Why do we side out Ashen Rider but keep in Elish Norn against them? Because Elish Norn... Because Elish Norn kills Mentor tokens and Ashen Rider doesn't. Like, their win condition is generally Mentor. So, Ashen Rider's not as good at dealing with Mentor as Elish Norn is. Why don't we bring in Rip Hate? Because if you're playing against a blue-white control deck and you are casting removal spells, like, you're not going to win those games. So, yes, you just fold. Like, if they play a Rest in Peace and it eats up one of your Gristlebrands, then all they have to counter is your thing that answers their Rest in Peace. If you're playing Abrupt Decay, they can't counter it. But then you're looking for your Abrupt Decay and they're building their hand or killing you. Like, you just don't win those games. Yeah. Yeah, but, I mean, Ashen Rider's not a good answer to Rest in Peace. It costs 8 mana. I'm gonna go grab another drink real quick. I'll be right back to start this next one. But yeah, Ashen Rider's not a good answer to Rest in Peace. I'm back. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. You could keep it in. It's not bad. It's not bad to go after their lands, but when you're sideboarding, you do have to cut things, so... They usually play Rip proactively, but even if they get one Gristlebrand, it is not that big of a deal. Right, I mean, again, I'm telling you, if you're trying to cast removal spells against blue-white control decks, you're not going to win those games. But, I mean, feel free to bring in things that kill Rest in Peace. It dilutes your deck. It will make it so that your plan A is much worse, and you're going to lose a lot more games because of that. And you're not going to be winning very often by casting removal spells. Well, I mean, you don't want to try and out-control them, so if you want to call that all in, then yeah. This hand seems pretty good. Yeah, I mean, you are all in. You are all in on comboing against pretty much every deck. The only things you want to remove, the only spells you want to cast removal on, are Chalice if you absolutely have to, but you don't even really want to do that. You just want to beat them either through a Chalice or before Chalice is relevant. Or, as you can see in my sideboards, there's always 7 answers to Leyline because you have to remove Leyline. That card comes into play on turn 0. You can't race it. Yeah. Yeah, versus blue-white, you need a very good hand on the draw. Very good hand on the draw. On the play, you want to use your Chancellors. Xanthan Storm is a good way to punch through your combo before they get to their second turn when you're on the play. I think I'm casting this. They didn't daze my Brainstorm, so... Two Petals, 2 Animate Dead, and 2 Looting, and a Fetch. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Yeah, goalie. Exactly. But they didn't seem to have the days, so... Would I keep that hand against blue-white? Probably not, no. You want Protected, you want a Chancellor. Ooh. Oh, I don't mind if I do. Just draw a freaking Show and Tell. No counter magic over there. So for example, in the GP, for round 9 of day 1, game 3 against Hans Jacob, I had a 7 that was a turn 1, and I mulliganed it, and he was on Miracles. I mulliganed a 7 that had a turn 1. We'll mulligan those, so I don't keep speculative turn 2s or speculative turn 1s when I don't keep. If there's a lot on the line and I think the player's pretty good, and I think my matchup's okay, then I don't just keep a force check hand game 3. Your hand's a little bit different from a force check, but I still think it's not great. You're very welcome. If you are not already aware of my Patreon, it's a good place for Reanimator content. I do a video every other week where I play off stream. It sounds like you're probably already on there, though, because you have my sideboard guide. But that's where my sideboard guide is. Keep things most up to date. Yeah. Good time for me to plug, though. Patreon.com/EWLandon for those of you on YouTube. Yeah, our match was amazing. We had a really good match, round 9. I ended up picking up my second loss, but it was extremely unlucky, and he would tell you the same. Basically what happened was I mulled a turn 1 hand, as I mentioned, and then I mulled another turn 1 hand, and then I mulled to my 5, and I had a turn 1 Gristlebrand with Chancellor to beat his Surgical. I got the Gristlebrand. I drew my 7. I didn't get to draw 14 because it was a Reanimate. I drew my 7. He Surgicaled on my turn so that he could eat the Chancellor trigger. And then he Swords my Gristlebrand, and then I got a Chancellor the Annex, and he cantripped. He cantripped a bunch. Ended up with no cards in hand. I got him down to 5. And he ripped a Swords to Plowshares off the top when he was at 5. And then, that's not a bad draw. Other than I can't use the Veil, but whatever. I'll use it later. Whoops. And then I had 5 mana in play and 3 Faithless Lootings in my graveyard. And a Gristlebrand and a Chancellor in my graveyard with him at 5 and no cards in hand. And I whiffed on all 3 lootings, and he eventually found the Rest in Peace, and then ultimated a Jace. This looks pretty good. This looks pretty good. Carpet of Flowers is freaking ridiculous. This card is too good. Sometimes. Termagoof? No! No! My freaking... What? Oh, what? What? Why is this in? For Omniscience? That doesn't beat Omniscience. This card doesn't beat Omniscience. What is my opponent thinking? I'm gonna wait a turn and have double Veil. Double Veil seems better than one Veil. No! There goes my idea with the double Veil. Good thing I have basics. I like this Forest. Forest Show and Tell. Show and Forest. Yeah, I mean, so Z, Dimitri, like, if they have that much hate, it's going to, you need a good hand to beat them. Like, you just have to have a chance or hand game 3. If they have that many hate spells, like, one of my other losses in the GP was, All right, one of my other losses was to somebody who had 2 or 3 rest in pieces, and then 2 or 3 priests. I think it was 2 priests, 3 rest in peace, and 3 surgical extractions. It was like, all right, well, you have to nut draw them. Why the city? Because he's got a wasteland. I'm only playing it out in case he doesn't use the wasteland. It's possible I shouldn't have played it out, actually, because now I won't have a follow-up. I didn't think about that. I should have just not played a land. I don't think I'm winning this one, because I only have this one protection spell. I could brainstorm again, and I'll just brainstorm the next turn. Alright. It doesn't really make that big of a difference if I Veil first or second, other than the fact that I don't get to draw a card if I do it first. Wow, that resolved? Okay. Okie dokie. Do I do another 7 here? Well, things cannot be countered, probably. 7. I'll be at 6. 5. Oh, he's got this too. Okay, I'm gonna draw. So lose if they draw their Caracas. Top, bottom. I'll just let them cantrip and hope they don't draw a Caracas that they may or may not have in their deck. They probably have it. I don't even want to look. Okay, they played a land, so we probably win. Attack! No? Crop rotation we have 2 Force of Wills for. So now none of our spells can be countered. This is amazing. Veil is so good. Wow, that was actually really close to bricking. I can't back that up. Oh my god. Whoops. Okay. A bit greedy, wasn't it? What? What's greedy? Oh. Yeah, I don't think so. I have 2 Force of Wills. They have like 2 cards in their hand, but if they untap, they have an emblem, and they can cast all those cards in their graveyard with their lands. Oh, well, I mean, I have Omniscience, and there's like, it's very, 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 I mean, like, oh, it's very unlikely he gets to untap if I draw 7 there. And I don't want him to untap because I was at 10, and he has a Goyf, right? And then, yeah. I mean, I guess I could just leave up the Force of Wills. This hand seems great. Yeah, I mean, like, what am I drawing? I have to draw 7 irrelevant cards. It seems very unlikely to draw 7 irrelevant cards. Because Intuition, Emrakul, Gristlebrand, etc., 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 all just win. Well, I guess Gristlebrand, it just puts me in the same position except for at a lower life total. But it should be fine because I have 2 Force of Wills. Emrakul. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ooh boy. Speaking of oh boy. Nobody made him sign up with Goblin Guide in a Legacy League. Uh-huh. Ouch. I think this counts as turn 2. I do get an extra turn, but I feel like it still counts as turn 2. Oh, we put in another Eidolon. Yikes. Oof. Imagine all that damage that they would do if I was casting cantrips. I'm funny. I'm funny. Alright, how do we beat Burn? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we just these Veil of Summer seem bad. This is a matchup where these do nothing and they could be spell pierces. This is the first matchup where that's been the case. We can bring in... Not really a lot to bring in. Yeah, I mean, that's... But then we're cutting our green spells for Force of Vigor. Seems pretty loose. Seems a little loose. Maybe Return to Nature. I don't know. It seems pretty bad. Oh, I'm not... Yeah, but we have Wishes. Like, I'm not worried about Bridge. We have Wishes. So, Cunning Wish deck. That's why this is in the sideboard. I'm just thinking about siding stuff out because Veil of Summer's horrible. Does it do anything? Does nothing. Why side? That's what we were just talking about. Because I have 3 Veil of Summers in the main, and I don't want to have 3 completely 100% dead cards in my main. That doesn't seem smart. I would say they do not usually just have Karakas. Most burn decks don't play Karakas. I feel like we could lose with this one, maybe. Keep. Oh yeah, give me some lands. Give me some lands. Shit. Impulse. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Alright. We gotta draw our lands here. Must draw lands. Oh, hey, look. Awesome, Alexander. Never mind. That all sounds great. I'm probably not going to do it today so I can give it its proper due diligence and not be playing it super tired. I'm not super tired yet, but I will be by the end of that league. So I think tomorrow. It'll be tomorrow. Also, awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I could lose here if they have something, but it's unlikely they have something that makes me lose here. Like a Karakas? No. They could have removal for this, in which case I can... Alright, I'm at 10. I'm at 10. Yeah, thank you, Alexander. Never mind for the donation deck. I look forward to that one. as I was looking forward to this one, what am I even saying? So should I try and win a fun way, or should I just win with this stupid Griselbrand? Here's a way to not lose to... This actually, okay, 2 damage, or 4 damage here. I want to do something cool. Should I do something cool? I'll just cast an Impulse. It's not that cool. Nobody wants me to do anything cool? Why? Fine, I will win with a stupid Griselbrand. There are cool things to do. I've got Cunning Wish in my hand, and I've got Omniscience ×4 in my deck. Lame Impulse, I know. There's nothing cool to do. I mean, I can draw 7 cards. That's what I'm talking about. I can do cool shit. Because I can draw 7 cards, and I can die to burn. Alright, I'm at 8. I can wish for... I know, I can do that. That's pretty cool, actually. But let's just get the 4-1. No coolness here. Does this work on Caracas? It's relevant because I want to know if I should play out my Ancient Tomb. Counter target activated or triggered ability. Yes. It activates. Does it activate and trigger? All right. Okay, so yeah, I would say, except for the burn matchup, the Veil of Summers were definitely better than Spell Pierce because they draw you a card and they make all of your future spells uncounterable. So it's like, oh, now I just got to do the Omniscience thing. You don't have to play around like additional counters, which could come up if you have like a Beseiju or whatever. You have to let them have white mana. So anyway, I thought this list was pretty cool. We did not use Eureka. No, it was a 4-1. We lost to the Master. To the Show and Tell Master, JPA, unfortunately. Ruined our 5-0. And he was playing UB, Omni, and I'm on this, and I got crushed. Actually, we did win a game. But anyway, I don't think I would make any changes. This deck felt great. The only thing that did not feel great was only having 1 Emrakul specifically against the mirror. But that shouldn't be a problem because we have 3 Griselbrands. Yeah, blue-black Omni. Yeah, this list felt pretty solid. I like the way it's built. I like the Veil of Summers. I like the Wishboard. And I hope that Morfanello also enjoyed the league. So, thanks for watching.